intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Thank you for joining me, allowing me in your experience, participating this co-creating energy of oneness by listening live, archive, requesting energy reading and healing. This is JuneUniverse. I'm having a little bit of technical issue today and 15 minutes behind schedule. So if I missed you, live listener, as regular schedule, please accept my apologies. Besides that, I'm so prepared to share today's moments together with you. Focus I'd like to give today is getting to know more about you together, followed by weekly update, being current, and connecting to the mindfulness exercise with guided breathing meditation, which is the quickest meditation to reset, realign to each part of ourselves here and now. And at the last portion of the show, I would like to give intuitive energy reading requested at community. Today's focus will be life path. Life path. So stay tuned for that intuitive reading. You can also request your life's curious matter, getting to know what others see energetically. Going to www.thatfutureforecaster.com, www.thatfutureforecaster.com. There's a form to request that reading anonymously. So it's called blind reading, with sharing no personal information or story, nothing. But just assign the symbol for that particular topic you like to get energy insight with me. And then allow me to read that topic energetically, intuitively. What you will hear as an insight, if it's resonating to your value, and then take it. If it's no resonance, and then please do not take it. Because I like you to believe in yourself, and I totally respect your choice and the value. And thanking you for allowing me to read the energy, and that will also help each of us here together at the energy of oneness community to connect and learn about how we can manage the energy from way to look at that life on earth experience. We need each other to create the unity. And I truly appreciate your participation in any way you can, and hope that this weekly podcast is also helping you become more connected to you or me or us together in this energy of oneness as a supportive resource for everyday life on earth. So let me share where I am here now at this present moment a little bit. Actually, I am so cold in the sense of the physically freezing. It's cold. And outside of my window is rainy and gray sky. And actually, air around me is super cold. My face, my skin, really feeling that intense coldness. And my hand holding the microphone, actually. It's like freezing. Why I'm not putting the air conditioning? Well, number one, I love natural air. So I prefer as much as I can in the summertime or winter time. I would just love to non-air conditioning environment, open the windows and put in a warm clothes. Or if I can, I love to put the fire in the fireplace when air is in the cold, and then just smell the fire and hear in the fire. The energy of fire is such an warmth and energy, not only warming up the physical body, but at the heart and soul and spirit, one of these energy. So, um, electrical controlling air environment, I really appreciate that, especially the environment is really hot and humid and sweating summertime. And then when you open the window and the mosquito is loving your body to be bitten. So that environment need a balance, but naturally I prefer to be with our electric managed air conditioned environment. And most of the time, if you listen to me for long enough, and I'm absolutely a barefoot lover, and even if I'm really cold night right now, I'm enjoying the barefoot. But I feel like I need a very thick socks to cover my feet. It's very cold. So that's what I am at here in the January 2018. And to share that we are expecting a blue moon this month. The beginning of the day this month, the first, and which is actually beginning of the year, was the full moon. And at the end of the month is also expected the full moon, fullness, and happened to be the eclipse. So this is a powerful planet show is happening. And if you sensitively relate to the moon cycle like me, especially something to do with the energetically watery energetic resonance, and the moon pull the water, the tide connect to the moon cycle. So with or without aware of your beingness, over 85% of our body is water. So naturally, being part of the earth as human being, alive, breathing each moment, and our body is connected, pulled by the moon cycle, just simply because we are composed by water. Our body is. So depending on your beingness, as each one of us has a unique sense of self and energetic combination. So learning about you is ideal, and I highly recommend to take a time and observe yourself and become more um, knowing that who you are in many different aspect area, your body and your mind body and your emotional body, and as a person, as a human, and we are growing. So I this is my wish that to share some point of view this year that would help each of us to become more learning about self. And thank you for allowing me to guide your attention. So let us do the weekly checkout and connect each part of us as being current exercise. Let my voice guide your attention from top of your head all the way down to the toe before doing a conscious breathing exercise. Okay? So, I'm sipping a hot tea actually today. So, let us give attention to top of our head and just notice the air space above your head and coming down to your thought head. What are you thinking right now? What your physical eyes noticing? My eyes are capturing moving cloud outside of the window. And my mind eye is given to the upcoming weeks, which is unusual. I normally notice that is engaging to the past previous moments, but seems to be today is connecting to the future moments. So what about you? Your mind eyes, what are they seeing? Just to notice and smelling what you're smelling, your physical nose. What about your intuitive nose? And your ears hearing, listening. I'm here in completely silent. Make this silence makes my ears so happy. And noticing what's inside of your mouth, energetically taste remaining temperature and go inside of your throat, connecting to inside of your body and neck, around your throat, shoulders, both sides, just noticing what you're noticing. And extend your attention towards the elbows, both sides, and to the all the way down to your hand, and notice how your temperature of your hand, how warm they are, cold they are. My hand so dry, especially the thumb. My skin's are peeling somehow. And then just noticing it, the fingers, fingertips. I'm thinking that I may need a vitamin C because my finger skin's dried out. So just to notice and coming back to upper level of your arms and joint, armpit, and then to the center of your body, the chest. Placing your hand over your chest and just noticing what your hand is sensing. Mm. My hand is sensing my voice. And give your attention inside of your rib cage, going under your skin, and then just feel your heart pumping blood and lungs both sides, and then slowly down to the stomach, just like your eyes, medical camera, and seeing inside of your body, your skin from inside the stomach, and all the way down to the belly, and bring that up to the back of your head, neck, and feel the spine connected, and notice the weight of your head holding on the shoulders, connecting spine. Just feel the gravity and slowly follow down to the lower back, from behind the shoulders, all the way down back of your lungs, waist, kidney, towards the tailbone, pelvic area, and notice the point connecting to the seat. If you're sitting, your bottom, hips, and the joint to the legs, and feel the gravity. Which part of your body is feeling the gravity right now? And extend your attention towards both legs, to the knees, through all the way down to the feet, overseeing, and to the heels, ankle, inside, outside, and to the feet, toes, connecting to the floor and to the ground, and to the Mother Earth, all the way to the center of the earth. now. Mm, thank you. So feeling the connection to the Mother Earth right now. Mm. Glad that we are all connected to Mother right now. So let us check where we are right now and feeding state. So, what kind of feeling you are with now? Your mood. How do you feel right now? Choosing one word that resonates into your feeling. When we feel the emotion feeling, the mood is using our right side of our brain. And then choosing the word resonating to that feeling you notice in it is using that left brain. So ideally using both sides to make a balance, getting to know where we are is ideal. So if you can get the pen and paper, unless you're driving, I highly recommend you to do so. It's like an emotional memo, helps us know where we are because we all have a system called forget. And documentation is something, one of the most powerful tools that we can use to get in to know more about self. That's the basics and good idea to establish a better relationship to yourself. And there's a many way to make a documentation, but according to my experience over a decade, the handy memo with handwriting with the date of this day is useful. Or somehow my system is easy to associate with the linear time schedule, and each element easier to associate with that order. So some people are with the people. Finding your easiest would be the best, but so this is one of my suggestions for today, that get your pen and paper right now. I am talking. I'm not posting, I'm suggesting. And be honest with you. No need to impress anyone that if you are feeling anxious, just say so. If you feel nothing, and then say so. Just be open and honest and write that down. What the date of the day you have. I'm having I feel calm. I feel calm. What about you? It's nice because I requested the energy healing yesterday to one of the healing circle that I'm participating, and I was having anxiety, anxious feeling, and requested it, and then I feel calm today. So grateful to be able to redirect it, part of my feeling. So today's date, I have a January the 22nd. Okay. Did you pick the eh, feeding feeding word? Noticing your emotion? Okay. So and now the second word is that feeling you would like to have at the end of today's show. We have another 20 minutes. I'm talking too much today. So, at the end of today's show, when I say goodbye, have a great day, and what kind of feeling you like to feel, This is the opportunity to use that together moments and redirecting our individual state of beingness into the ideal, using one another as a collective energy, being part of the field of oneness, something larger than our individual self, but we can be part of in a mutual interest. So this interest, the mutuality is to co-create the field of oneness, creating healing for one another. So I like to choose the feeling that I like to have at the end of today. Is let's see. Um, I would like to feel harmonious. Harmonious. How about you? When you decide and write that one word. Okay? So let us take a long, deep breath for conscious breathing exercise. The quickest meditation that we can do anywhere, even if you're driving right now. I would like you to keep your eyes open, wide awake. Many meditation encourage us closing eyes, but this one, I would like you to be open eyes and noticing what your eyes are capturing as an information when we are doing conscious breathing exercise. That's also the one way to get to know about where you are. Eyes are the one of the most important sensor of your human senses, so they must be, or maybe no reason, but just to observe what your eyes are drawn into there in this conscious breathing exercise. So that's one of the reasons that if you're driving, you can do that and help us get updated, connected as one in this physical here now together. All right, so let us take a long deep breath from the nose, counting 3, 1, now go. 2, 3, hold it. And release from the mouth slowly. 1 more time. Counting 3, 1 from the nose. Go. 2, 3. Hold it. Bring it down to your stomach. And release slowly from the mouth. The last one with the silence. Intaking all the air energy from your nose, the energy resonating to the feeling you chose to experience today. And then bring it into your body and circulate it inside of your body and bring that down into your stomach, and as if balloon inside is blowing the air, and then let that out slowly from the mouth with no longer serving whatever memories, people, challenges, pain in physical, emotional, mind, body. Okay? Are you ready? Let's do that. Go. Thank you for taking the time for conscious breathing exercise, the quickest mindfulness exercise, being current here now. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickies. Whew. I feel so calmer. I was pretty calm, and then now it's calmer. How about you? So today's focus I like to give is the getting to know more about you together. Getting to know more about you together. The relationship with self is one of the most important things that we can work on in the relationship. We are so complex as a human, as a person. We are not only a physical body, we are not only an emotion, we are not only intellectual idea. We are all combined of these and other aspect. Starting with getting to know each part of us consciously is helpful to learn about self. It's good to pay attention to our body. We are not only a body because we own our body. We have our ownership of our body. Everything under the skin belongs to me, organs and everything. And the biological part of us is all connected to other part of us. So observing, noticing what is our body is changing, needing, expressing the messages from body is a useful information to get to know where we are. Let's say that maybe your body is needing flexibility, or your body is getting the pains in the head or higher fever or something. It's growing, maturing, changing all of that time. As an energy healer, I've been participating in many energy healing experiments through medical backup as an doctor's visitations and holistic approach as an energy approach, and we work on the energy and scientifically reflect the work that we've done. So as long as it contributed to ideal consequences, I think it's useful. You can dig into what is making that and which effect, and so that's one way to get to know, or you just use it for betterment. And from those experiences, that what I learned is body is very adaptable and quickly changeable to that energy shift more than I thought would be. I had a belief that when seeing something that physically available, visible, touchable, is already settled in some way. That's a belief. And it can be changing, especially living creature like ourselves as a physical body. When we move and it changes, and then we train in certain way, it changes. So noticing where your physical body is ideal. And then of course how you move and how you feed nurturing the nutritious and the movement. That's the fundamental things. However, the thought, our mind body is really powerfully changes our body physically. Let's say our positive thinking or negative thinking, repeating, it changes the chemical inside a biological system, changes hormonal balance, and adrenaline goes up, and these immediate, like quick, like a magic. When we use it in ideal way, wouldn't it be wonderful to boost in that part of us to physically also align to what we choose in it? A physical body is very capable and adaptable to store in that energy. And sometimes we ignore that body sign until it really screaming. It's like having a fever, unable to stop coughing, or the some part of your body is almost like unable to function in a way as we normally do. So we need to go knock the doctor's office and something must be wrong. But most of the case that there is the sign from the body, but we are just ignoring it, whatever the reasons are. So being open to accept as is and educate ourselves the relationship with other part of us, emotions and emotional body and the mind body. We go through up and down. That's called journey. And our job is to become a better manager of balancing each part of us in a aligned, happy, enjoyable way. So starting to get to know openly about your each part of beingness. The physical body is a good beginning to connect and relate and notice when your body is respond in unique way. Your thought, your happy thought, challenging thought, emotion, the five human basic emotion, anger, sadness, fear, joy, love. So how this emotion is influence your physical body. There's a class that I share that tools and information and walk together as a mind workout exercise. If you're interested in, please sign up the invitation list going to livewithclarity.com, livewithclarity.com. Look forward to exercising awareness with you. This is JuneUniverse at Ninja Intuitive 3 minutes blind energy reading quickie. So I like to give intuitive reading. I have another 4.5 minutes. It's a short period of time. So very quick reading. I like to give 2 readings today about the life path. So let me put the timer for a little bit. Can I make it as like a 2 minutes? Is that okay? Quick, quick. Oh, it's listen, 1.5, perhaps 150. Okay. So I would like you to embody the feeling you chose to experience using today's together moments. Do you remember that? Mine is harmonious, harmonization, harmonized, feeling harmonized. How about yours? I'd like you to embody the feeling when you're listening to my intuitive insight and then send a good thought to the requester as if they're experiencing a perfect way. So then the energy return system of universal oneness is coming back to you to help you embody the feeling. So it's we are connecting in the field of oneness, okay? So the first reading request I have here is the crown, life path crown. Here is your reading. Okay. I've got the sense that there isn't enough size of basket, whatever the reasons are, the basket. And I'm seeing that there is a nice balance of things already in it. And then the idea is to share what you got in the basket with other people in a sense that it's quite unique the way to share what you got inside. So be creative about the way you share because that looks very attractive to people drawn to you. So be confident about to share openly and generously. This is going to bring you into the deeper level of what you really need to offer, in a sense like more fulfilling. And the what's in the basket is like, oh, whatever, but this is really attractive to people. And then that's the beginning of your true connection to people who come to you what you think it's a nice idea to share as a crown. Good luck. It's very short. This is the life path, the crown. How's our time? Okay, another one. Okay, quick, quick. Another one is life path, cloud, cloud. I got the sense that this feels like it's an business money related idea, or it's already there, and recharging the energy to share its benefit package to the people around you. I get the sense that it's very connected to your confident sense of self and the natural being of what you're supposed to do in this lifetime. So stay on the coast and be open and know when it start to be active. Good luck. This is crowd and category of life path. Let us take a long deep breath, counting 3 now. Thank you for listening. I see you next time. Bye.